Hello, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today we are here with coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations with the Biz Chicks. I'm here with my partner and friend, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and we're the Biz Chicks. Now, you may want to just relax. It's Monday. Come on, guys. Let's get our favorite beverage. I am hydrating with some little filtered water. I hope that you're doing the same in terms of your coffee, your tea, whatever it is that you do in the morning. Some people juice. And we are looking forward to you joining the conversation. We want to give a shout out to everyone out there on Clubhouse, to those of you watching on the replay, and to all of you watching live. We say, hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get the conversation started. How you doing this morning, Fran?
I am well. And
Good, good.
like Terry said, Happy New Year to everybody watching live on the replay in the clubhouse, wherever you're getting this. Today, we want to talk about the mastering the one thing that will master your success. Mastering the one thing. If you master this one thing, you will be mastering your success. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And just what is that one thing? You know, it goes into a lot of the things that are simple that we should be doing and that we do. If we just did those simple things, we would be a lot further along than where we are right now. So I am pulling up my note here. But if you can master this, you will master your success. I'm like, wow. Okay, so what am I talking about today? Well, this thought came back in 2008. President Obama had just become president, and I was thinking about, I'm just seeing people, seeing the people running around and doing things. And I was thinking to myself, that is astounding to me, all of the things he has to do. He's got to be at this meeting at this time. There's the gala ball later on in the evening, and there is meeting with heads of state. We got people calling on the phone, and all of these things are running and going. And I was like, how do successful people do it? How do they do that? What is it that they do that can... it was just astounding to me, because the man is busy. The president of the United States is busy.
No question.
So how do they do that? Then I saw the little aide or assistant or whatever whispering in his ear, okay, we need to be at the next meeting. We need to be over here. We need to be at this particular place. And you know what it was? The one common denominator that all these successful people have: they know how to master their calendar. They understand the importance of and understand how to master their calendars. And I was like, wow, we need to talk about that. So we are here in whatever this year is, we are here.
We're here.
And it doesn't matter the year, you need to master.
It doesn't matter the year, it doesn't matter the month. If it's not under control, stop and get it under control.
You need to master your calendar. Okay, so this principle is so important that there's a couple of companies who have made billions, I'm going to say billions, of money helping people do just that. We have Daytimer, which came out of Pennsylvania. And then we had the Franklin Planner. They probably came out of Pennsylvania too, because the Franklin Planner was all about, I believe it's Ben Franklin talked about planning your day. There's Mary Kay Ash. She writes down 6 things that need to be done during the day, the night before, what she's planning out her day. But all of that doesn't work if you don't take whatever device you happen to be using and schedule some time on it. So we're going to talk about a few tips. Yep, Terry is tactile, paper, and digital. She is bilingual. So we're going to talk about that today. If you're not already using a calendar or a planning system, we're going to try to encourage you today to do so. And if you are using one, we're going to encourage you to use it better.
Okay.
Be more proficient. Go ahead.
I just want to say that I have a calendar on here and it's set up to give me notifications, but I use it so much. And there's so much coming in, so many notifications from miscellaneous destinations. I don't pay as much attention to it as I should. I need to make sure that I check this before my day gets started and check it again once my day has started in case I've forgotten something.
Right. And so we're going to talk about some tips that you can put together right now. So tip number 1, use what works for you. We don't care if it's paper. We don't care if it's digital. You just need to use it. Just use the thing. Okay, you don't know how to use it, schedule an appointment with us. We will walk you through how to do and how to use your schedule. I remember taking the Daytimers course, and I took the Franklin Planners course as well. I'm telling you, I was very productive during those times that I was using that. Very, very, very productive. So I was checking stuff off and getting stuff done, wasn't overbooking meetings and making commitments and not able to what's the word? Complete the commitment because I meshed it up with a different appointment.
Overlapping or
you
didn't have schedule conflicts.
Didn't have schedule conflicts or anything because I now it's just like working out and training. You know what to do, but if you stop doing it and stop doing the routine, it's going to become a problem. You got to do what works, and calendars work, planners work. Okay. Second, number 2 tip, every minute of your day should be accounted for. Even if it's just for fun, for thinking or dreaming or just vegging out, binging on Netflix or whatever, it should be on that calendar. There should be no, what do we call when we're doing our financial planning? There is no extra money. There is no extra time. You only have 24 hours in a day. 24. You have 1440 seconds. Is that no 1440 minutes? 1,140 minutes in a day. You don't get that back tomorrow. You'll get another, but you don't get that back. So you got 1440. What are you doing with your 1440? It should be scheduled. And it should be, yes, you need to schedule fun in there. I'm going to tell you that now. Schedule some fun in there. Don't just be work. Schedule some rest, schedule some fun. And I believe I saw Jill from Breathing Space.
Yes, you did.
You need to schedule some me time in there.
Yes, she says, good morning, everyone. You know something? Life was a lot more balanced when I followed those six different categories and scheduled them to make sure, because I hadn't been calling my brother, I hadn't been doing some touching base with certain people. I had to actually schedule that to
Right.
make sure that I did it.
Right. The things that are important to you should be on that schedule.
Mm-hmm.
If it's important, it needs to be on the
It
schedule.
should make the schedule.
It should
Yes.
make the schedule. If it doesn't make the schedule, then it means it really is not that important to you.
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay.
interesting. Now that's a concept too, because when you put it on the schedule, what you're saying is, this is my way of prioritizing it. So is it really important or not?
Right.
Mm.
So, tip number 3, every task, activity, or meeting needs to be assigned to your schedule, meaning that I'm having coffee with Terralina. It needs to be on the schedule because we just talked about it. If it's important, it goes on the schedule. So if I need to call my brother, it
Mm-hmm.
needs to be on the schedule. If I need to go to the gym, it needs to be on the schedule. If I am walking the dog, it needs to be on the schedule. It should not just, we shouldn't be living random
Mm-hmm.
where you just like, oh, I think I'll do that today, because that is not effective when you
Mm-hmm.
only have 24 hours in a day. You got to maximize the minimum. You got to become a really good economist. You maximize the minimum and make the most out of the least. So Jill has a comment there.
She says, if me time is scheduled, you will protect that time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then
Right.
you said, every task, meeting, or assignment should be on the schedule.
Right. It needs to be on the schedule. Um, if today is Monday and I am going out to the movies because Monday is kind of my day off, and I know that, okay, so what am I planning? There's some stuff that I have planned on Monday. Remember the non negotiable time that we've talked about? Your
Mm-hmm.
non negotiable time should be planned on that schedule. So from 4:30 to 10 a.m., I'm not talking to other people on the planet, because that is my non-negotiable time for me to get things done that I need to get done. Sometimes we don't get done the things that we want to get done because we've allowed other people into our sacred space, or allowed other people to come into our um, non-negotiable secret place.
Mm-hmm.
I can say that. I can't take phone calls during my non-negotiable time, because then it takes me off
Mm-hmm.
track. Do you
Yes.
have non-negotiable time? I don't care if that's in the morning or in the evening, whatever. In that non-negotiable time, that's the time that you are taking to get stuff done for you. Whether it's
Mm-hmm.
prayer, meditation, working out, having your breakfast, and all of those things. Now, Terry and I came up with a planner, and we'll put the link to that planner in the chat um, later on. But you can plan your day, and we needed a simple planner, not
Oh
one
my
that did
gosh.
everything that was this thick.
This thing, I don't know if I'm going to pick it up. It reminds me of my Franklin planner. After a while, it just got to be cumbersome.
Hmm.
Now this might stay on a desk, but it won't go in my purse. It won't. You know what I'm saying?
And which brings that's one of the tips on here too. It says be sure you have access to your calendar planner at all times. That's tip number 8. But since you brought it up, we're just going to talk about that. Make sure you have access to it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the planner in your hand? We really have no excuse. I have my planner in my hand. They make digital versions of planners. The planner that Terry and I came up with and we created, it's digital, and you can download it to iBooks. You can download it. It's, like I said, digital, and you can use your pencil.
Mhm.
If you're using an iPad or Samsung tablet or what have you, you can download that, and it has 31 days. Plus, it has a place to write your goals. Plus, it has a little spot for you to write journal stuff on there. But it's a very simple planner, and
Mhm.
I like writing, but I like digital because I can. It's digital, it's compact, and I can take it with me. I paper. My Franklin planner used to be like,
I'm telling you,
and I was like, I can't. And it
it's
was
bulky.
heavy. Wait, it was heavy.
Mhm.
It did not lead to the minimal life. I'm sorry, it just didn't.
And mine stayed on the desk a lot because it was just a lot of weight in my bag or on
Right.
my shoulder, or
And
I
so
carried it like a notebook, like a high schooler.
so they now have made them where they are more portable,
Mhm.
if you will. So you want to make sure you have access to your calendar. Tip number 4, leave a buffer between each of your appointments. Don't run everything all together. Okay, I got 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. I'm doing this, and then 5 o'clock to this. To this. Leave a buffer. So maybe it's 4 to 4:45. There's a 15-minute buffer. You need to go to the bathroom, get a drink of water,
Okay.
breathe between, when you're doing a 7-course meal. Again, my French class comes to mind. When you're doing a 7-course meal, they give you something to clean your palate
Mhm.
in
Mhm.
between the courses.
Yes, they do.
So you need to clean your mental palate between appointments so that when you're meeting with the next person or working on the next project, you're not getting overflow from that other thing you were just working on.
Dr. Tachi says, "Good morning. Good morning, Dr. Tachi." Um,
Good morning. So
yeah,
you're going to leave a buffer. Okay.
and this really is key because I know when I was doing a lot of administrative stuff and uh, representing government officials and meeting government officials, I needed time between appointments to one, debrief myself,
Mm-hmm.
to reorganize myself for the next meeting. And then if I needed something like water or a bathroom break or whatever, I was not up against it. And then I could sit there and calm myself and move on to the next subject or the next appointment. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That 15 minutes also helps you shift, I guess, mentally.
Right. It does. And
Hmm.
then it shows the person that you are meeting with that you are all in with them.
Yes.
You're not talking about what happened with the last appointment or anything because you're focused on them. Your attention is now on that particular thing, whether it's your kids, whether it's your spouse. What you used to tell me a story about when you came home from work, if you had on a particular hat, that the girls would know, okay,
15 minutes. I need some time to
I need
shift.
debrief, and you need to debrief between each of those meetings. Don't
Mhm.
cram on them all wall to wall. The step number 6, if at all possible, use
Oh,
only one calendar.
hold on. I've only got 4 here. Hold on.
Oh, number 5 was check. Oh, wait, I missed one. Sorry.
Okay.
5. Number 5,
Okay.
check your calendar or schedule before committing to any appointment or
Mm.
activity. Before you say, yes, I'll be there, open up your calendar and see what you have going on. This prevents embarrassing moments, double booking, having to disappoint people. It can prevent a lot of different things. Let me check. It should be, let me check my schedule and I'll get back to you if you're not ready, or and if you're going to do it right then, you should be able to whip out your phone or your calendar and check your schedule. You want to check your schedule before committing to anything. Before you say yes, see what you're already committed to.
Yep.
One of the things that I want to interject here is, and don't change your calendar just because somebody else wants you to do it unless that's something that you want to do. Like breaking your promise to yourself to accommodate someone else. If
Yep. Someone from Facebook, you guys need to let us know who you are. I need help with time management. It's never been my strength, but I'm willing to change. I'm willing to learn and practice. I'm
Mhm.
going to study your tips. Thank you. I need it this year. Well, good, because our tips are simple and we don't believe in convoluted crap. We want you to be able to do these things so that your life will be better and your business will run better.
Right. So, if at all, tip number 6,
Mm-hmm.
if at all possible, use only one calendar. And one thing you can do is assign different colors for each member of the family, because you need one calendar. Because if you got a trip to the Poconos or something, and you didn't know it, if it wasn't on your business calendar, you would
Mm-hmm.
not have known that you had a trip to the Poconos. So you want to, if at all possible, use one calendar. Like I have my calendar, I have BizChicks is one color, my personal stuff is a different color, my real estate stuff is a different, anything that makes me money is colored green. So I know that those are appointments that are business appointments. My personal appointments are blue. BizChicks appointments are gold. So I have all of my appointments. I think we got we teach Genesis School of Business, that's purple. So
Mm-hmm.
everything is on one calendar, but they're different colors. So I know which person is which in the appointment.
Have you assigned a color to the Word Life Network?
That's BizChicks, so it's gold.
Okay, so it'll be
It'll
gold.
be
Okay,
gold.
it'll be
So
under that umbrella.
anything that you are doing should be in one calendar. One
Mm-hmm.
calendar. Okay, tip number 8.
No,
Be sure
7.
this was 7. Okay, 7. If you are using a digital calendar / planner, make sure it is synced across all of your devices. So if it's on your phone, make sure it syncs up with your tablet, your desktop. I don't know where else digital it would be. On your phone, your laptop, or your desktop, or
And
your
multiple phones.
whatever you're using, make sure the calendars are synced to each one. It's not difficult. Even Apple makes it real easy for it to do, but you can also do it using a Google Calendar. Your Google Calendar can be on all of these devices at one time. Again, if you need help with setting this stuff up, we will be more than happy to walk you through it and get you all dialed in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number 8. And we went over 8 before, but number 8 is to be sure you have access to your calendar or planner at all times and that you check it often. Notifications. I have all my notifications turned off. This is still number 8. I don't have things ringing and pinging me because I don't like interruption. So I don't have them turned on, but it does vibrate, or it'll pop up on a screen letting me know that I have an appointment in 30 minutes, or I have an appointment in 5 minutes, and it'll give you time to drive. On my Apple device, it says time to drive, meaning that when you set it up, it'll tell you what time you need to leave the house to get to that appointment on time.
Okay, so number 8 is what?
Be sure you have access to your calendar and planner at all times.
Okay.
Yeah, because we were talking about it, and then I brought it back.
Okay.
So you want to check your calendar often. Just glance at it. Make it a habit to make it the habit to look at the calendar again, like number 5. You want to look at it often. You're checking it, checking the list. Is like, who is that? Santa? Okay. Making a
Making a
list,
list.
checking it twice. Okay. You just want to make sure you're on point. And put your notifications the way you want. Claudia says what?
Claudia says,
Reiterating.
check your calendar before committing to another appointment. Major frustration factor dealing with vendors.
Yeah, I can
Mhm.
see that. I can really see how that would be an issue. Okay, 9, take a planning training session and develop the habit of using your planner. Take a course. We offer a course. There are courses online, Franklin Planner, Daytimer, all of them offer courses on how to use a planner. But take a class on how to do it. Because see, we didn't come into this world knowing how to do that. And if you've not been in corporate, you may not know how to do that. If you came up and you took administration, or what is it? What is the field? Admin services or what have you, then you would have taken these courses. But some people are new entrepreneurs, existing entrepreneurs, and never been down this road before. Take a class. It's only one sitting, couple of hours. Okay, the Franklin Covey class is a little bit more intense.
Several days, but go ahead.
Yes, but you can take a couple of hour workshop on how to properly set up your calendar and how to use it. And then after that, you're going to have to use it and practice with it. It's like playing basketball for the first time. You're going to learn how to dribble, and you might be a little awkward with dribbling at first, but pretty soon you get to dribble, and you can dribble behind your back and do some stuff after you have practiced a while. So take a planning training session, I should have wrote that differently, and develop the habit of using the planner. Take a class and then practice using your planner. And number 10, put me and family time on the calendar and honor it. Put time for you on the calendar. And I'm talking about you. Go to a movie, go to the theater, go to the museum, go bowling, go do something. It's just like with a budget, with when you're doing your financial plan, you need to put fun on that financial plan. You need to have some fun money set aside on your financial plan. Put fun money over there. When you sit down to do your financial, put some money for fun over there. And I'm not talking $2. Put some money over there for you to have some fun. So just like you're going to do that, you're going to set aside some time for you to have some fun on your calendar. Because doing all of this, part of your 1440 should be for you, for recreation, for you just to go out. And if you just want to go out and look at the birds, whatever, but put it on your calendar to have some fun. Woo! So that is our presentation for today, our conversation for today, about mastering your success by mastering your calendar. Now, we told you about the digital planner. You can get it by texting planner to 33777. Text planner to 33777. You'll be able to download the planner, and it's like we said, it's digital. Once you get it, you can use it over and over again. I use mine with an app called Notability, which allows me to import that planner in, and then I can use it on my iPad.
Okay.
And so, or you can take it and print the pages and put them in a binder if you are tactile. However it works for you, we want you to get that digital planner. Also, if you like some more tips on planning, there's an article that I found on Entrepreneur magazine,
Mm-hmm.
and you can on my blog, you can I put the link in there, but I will put the link in the chat. He has some other little tips that you could use as well. Let me
Okay.
go over here to comments and put that over here. And then there's this thing called time blocking, which is a really good practice that people have been doing. And I'm going to put the link. Did I put that on there? No, the link didn't show up. Let me get the link. Time blocking. Anybody got any questions and comments? Hey, TJ. She's over here in the clubhouse.
Clubhouse. Good morning. Good morning, TJ.
Hey, TJ, you want to weigh in on the planning? Oh, because you know this is your thing.
Happy New Year, ladies. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Group and the page and listening everywhere. Yeah, this is my favorite topic because, this starting a new year, 2022, and you need to plan for success. So this definitely is tips and information you guys need to get and download from the Biz Chicks, because this is going to help you. It's going to guide you. It's going to keep you on the path, because we all stray from the path. Now things happen, and then you forget where your guidelines, where to go, and you go, oh, let me go back to my planning. Let me go back to my tips and everything, and you get back on track.
Yep. And so one of the points was on point number 2. We talked about every minute of your day should be accounted for. And I have on here about time blocking. So I'm going to put that link in the chat as well. And they talked about the importance of it and why it's beneficial for you to do time blocking. So I'll put that over here too. Ooh, that's a long thing. Hopefully it gives it all, or I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, it took it on.
It's long, but anyway, copy and paste. And if it doesn't work, I will put a bit.ly on there and make it a little shorter. But today, just to recap, this is how you master your success. Mark always talks to us about success is in the eye of the beholder. In a nutshell, what is success to you? The things that you want to be successful at, you need to plan for that. If you want to be successful doing your social media, you need to plan on being with TJ on Tuesdays at 8 a.m. And then again, is it 8:30 or 9 o'clock? Is it noon, TJ?
It's noon.
Noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific.
Okay, so if you are planning on being very proficient with your social media and your posting and all of that, you need to be with TJ at 8 a.m. here on Biz Chicks, and then at 9 a.m. on her TJ online.
Okay? Yes, Dr. Taji says, yes, TJ is everything.
Mm-hmm. So,
thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes. So we want to invite you to put on your calendar for this evening is First Mondays. This is our networking event where you can come and talk about your thing that you do, what you do, how you do it, and how you serve. And we want to make sure that you are invited. You come talk to us. We want to know how we can help and how, what you have to say can help someone else. And we have a message from a Facebook viewer. It says, I'm tired of too much time getting away from me. I appreciate hearing your program today. Thank you. We are so happy that we could help. And one of the points I wanted to make was it's not necessarily time management as much as it is managing ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Not allowing things to distract us from what we put on our calendars. Go ahead, TJ.
Yeah, I just want to quickly say, because you were saying about time management, and that's something we all have problems with. And I always look at it as it's not time management, like you said, but priority management, right? What's your priority? Put that in order, and that'll help you with your time management. Because the things that you need, that part that you put on the top, you have time for, and the ones on the bottom, well, if you don't get time for them, then it's okay because you've done a list of priorities. So I always like to say, get your priorities in a list, and then that'll help you with your time management.
Oh, I like that. Priority management. Maybe that's the new word for this new year. Priority management. What are my priorities? Let me get those on the schedule. Let me get those scheduled out. And like TJ said, the rest of it, the stuff will take care of itself because only the stuff that's important or a priority for you should be on that calendar. Hey, Yolanda. So
comments coming in. Hold on.
Let me see if she's want to. Yolanda, did you want to say something? Let me invite you up. She's over in Clubhouse too.
How you doing today, Yolanda? So good to see you.
If you want to weigh in on it, we are talking about mastering your calendar to master your success.
Yes, and if you want the Biz Chicks digital calendar, you can simply text planner to 33777, and you can download that digital calendar.
So again, anybody want to? What are some calendar secrets that you have that work? Because TJ just gave us one. TJ gave us priority management rather than time management. I like that.
So nice, Cecilia. We just always love seeing you. She says, love it. Priority management.
Right. Priority management. I was like, oh, what's my priority? And if you don't know what your priorities are, you probably need to go sit down and we can and have a conversation with yourself. What's important for me today that I need to get done? And then put that on your calendar. If you need help with the calendar, DM us and we'll be happy to schedule a time with you to work through how to get your calendar set up. And and we're proficient in the Gmail calendar or the Apple calendar. And we got some people here who are Android users that can possibly help us too, Dr. Tachi, and some other people who are on Android that are proficient with it. We got Biz Chicks in here that can help you. That's all we're saying. We got help for you. You don't have to do this alone. You're in a great community and you can get the help that you need to succeed in your business.
So we want to thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel and for sharing out there on Facebook. We just thank you for that. We really appreciate your time. We thank you for all that you do. You know, we are here every weekday, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And that's 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And you know your time zone, so govern yourself accordingly. Also, we would love for you to be a part of our Biz Chicks community. And you can do that by texting Biz, B-I-Z, to 33777. Also, Francine, we just launched something new. Do we want to talk about it right now?
Yes. We will have a workshop coming up on how to look good online, on camera, online. And then if you want an in-depth study, I'm going to suggest that you go to Dr. Tachi's next course on the Three Sisters. And if you are, if you are doing live stream as a business, but if you want to look good online, you need to take our next course. It's coming up January 6th. We will have some details for you. If you're interested, hit us with a DM and just say on, live stream, and we will get you set up for that. The class is not going to cost a lot of money, but it'll give you some basic tools to help you look good online. So that because we really I don't like ugly graphics, and Zoom calls you should be cute on Zoom. Just saying, you should not be looking like you've been drugged through a dungeon or something while you're on Zoom. So we want to help you with that this year, just to be, be camera ready.
Invest in yourself this year.
Yeah. And then, like we said, we're gonna, if you want to in depth on how to set up your cameras and all of those type of things, then we're gonna refer you to Dr. Tachi, because she has a course that does that. I'm not sure when the next one is, but like we said, we got people in the house that can help.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we also want to remind you to tune in tonight at what, 4:30?
At 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock
4 o'clock this
Pacific
evening,
time.
Pacific time. We will be, and it will be on Clubhouse as well. We want to hear about what it is that you do, how you serve, and so we can learn more about your business. And we also going to have a special guest. I want to talk to a couple of people and see who our special guest will be today.
We have some mystery guests today.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, we want to remind you guys, go to the front of your own line, have a great day, and prioritize your life. Bye-bye, everyone.